Hey crafty friends, welcome back to the Old Paper Lady. I'm Lori. If you're new here, thank you for joining us. We're gonna try to get our journal folded up and hopefully sewn in today. I think that's what I'm gonna try to do today anyways, get my journal sewed and put together. So what I'm wanting to do is, I thought about attaching this with what is that? Lace on the outside is what I'm wanting to do. I don't know if that's going to work because I don't think I got lace that's thin enough to do it. I keep hitting my leg over the table. So I don't know if that's going to work or not. I think I'm going to try to do it the regular way and then just attach the lace on the outside over here. Because the more I think about it, the more I'm like, that's going to have to be an awful big hole, and I don't have a hole punch that's going to go down in there in the middle of it. Now this paper is 12 by 12 paper. It's going to be quite thick. Some of it is thick, some of it is just, you know, like that, just regular decorative, thin, decorative paper. This one, taking my time, being a little careful with how I fold it. But I think this is going to be quite pretty. And I put that completely wrong. So what I did was I took my papers, I glued them in the middle and kind of like a square. And then I took and sewed around the outside of them. But hopefully it'll turn out good. It's one of those things that's pretty in theory and in my mind, but once I get the papers folded and get to working on it, I may have wished that I had folded them and then tried to stitch around them, because I think they're going to wind up sticking out. Yeah, see, they're going to wind up cascading out. So I'm going to have to put lace over on the front cover. Definitely going to have to do that. It's okay, we got lace to do that with. We'll do it. I'm trying to do a real kind of easy fold on this because I don't want it to crack too bad. Oh, this is going to be fun. And then for my pockets, I was thinking that we could take and do I wanted to do the white doilies and use that as pockets. Excuse me. I think is what I can do. Yeah, see, that page is going to turn out pretty. See, it's cracking just a hair. And that's why I'm trying to fold it real easy. Some of these, like I said, are like real thick. Some of them it's just regular thin decorative paper. Now, did I fold that backwards? No. Okay. That is the front page. Yep. And see, you can hear it cracking when I'm putting it over, because because of the glue in the middle of it. Okay. Yeah, because when I sat down here, I was like, I was just going to try to see if I could get some of my pockets decorated. Oh, that's going to be fun. Yep. It's almost kind of like a document journal, if you will, like kind of like Rachel does at Roxy Creations. It's the full size 12 by 12. I did not cut any off of it. Yep, that's going to be fun. And it's 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, 16, 17 actual pages. 8 of the pages are glued together and doubled. Yeah, I think I'm just going to go ahead and do a traditional pamphlet on this. Uh-oh. I think that will actually work. All right, let me get my sewing kit. Because what I was wanting to do was I thought I was going to be able to, I think I'm going to use that light. Use that right there. You can't see that too bad on the outside. Then it'll blend in on the inside, so it'll be fine. But what I was thinking I was wanting to do was to poke the holes and then run, tie it like 2 holes at the bottom, 2 holes at the top, and 2 holes in the middle, and put the lace through the holes. But then I was like, well, I'm gonna have to have like a actual hole punch to do that with, and I didn't have one that would reach into the middle. So this is what we're doing now. Trying to stab myself with the awl first off. 1, 2, 3. And now I gotta hunt that. Where'd it go? Yeah, it's a little easier to maneuver myself around with my new stool chair than it is that other chair, because anytime I move the least bit in it, I get slammed in the floor. This one, and I think as far as the where it has, you know, the height on it where you could go up and down, I think I can get one of those replacement gas cylinders. I think I can hunt one of those up on Amazon, so I think I'm going to do that. Because I do like that pink chair. It is comfortable to sit in. Okay, so now let's try our best to see if we can't get this sewed in here. I'm doing 3 holes on this one. I'm not going to do that whole weaving in and out of this one. I'm doing the 3-hole pamphlet stitch. Well, shoot, that poked big holes in it. I still don't know if I can weave. I don't know, y'all. Hang on, let me see, because I've got this here. I don't know if I got enough of it though. It's 2 or 3 different pieces of it. Let go of it. Goodness gracious. I don't know if that would work. Just forget that. Just do what you're doing. I'm going to put lace over the outside. Now this one I'm going to go back through the middle here and through the top here. I'm doing the Gail Augustinelli stitch is what I call it. Loop up around that, and hopefully it will tighten up. Okay, so right now I need to get my ends even. Okay, so now what Gail does is she'll take and she'll go in through the middle, up through the bottom, back in through the middle, back in at the top, and come down and loop her thread underneath that loop, and then pull it taut. Pretty good. Okay. And I'm putting 3 knots in it just for good measure. Okay, so now let's see. Yeah, those aren't my my normal ones. They're just the ones that I hold paper with up here. And like I said, I hadn't planned on sewing it in yet, but that's what we did. So there we are. Excuse me. Alright, so now do I want pink or do I want green? one of each, actually. So I'm going to do a double. Let's put this and this on it. No, I do not. I don't think I have a pink lace. It's going to be wide enough to go on that border. But I think thinking about putting that on the front and the back, just to hide where the paper is too long. That's what I think I might try to do. I don't think I got a green one like that. Let's look and see what we got in the old bag of tricks here. Well, that would match pretty good in that. Let's use these. Yeah, we got a couple of different shades of that, actually. And that's kind of, yeah, that would be pretty for our tags. Sure would. Well, let's see. I'm sorry, y'all. I was not quite together for this, was I? Because what happened was I sat down here and I started doing something completely different than what I had intended on doing. That is exactly what happened. Oh, that would be sweet. Let's run a strip of this down it. I think I will. Yeah, because see, it's got pink on the back. Alright, so we're going to do the spine in this. I'm going to put the pink ruffle like that. To cover up that the papers are longer than the... Let's see, if you put that ruffle down that, it's going to cover up your pages being, you know, uneven there is what I'm thinking. Oh, yep, I like that. But this pink and that pink is different. But they both match, see, on the back. So you have, you know, that matches. Okay, we're good with that. And then I think I'll have this come out from underneath it across here to tie it with. But I need to put this first and then that, and then I need to put that on. I think. I think that's what I need to do. Yep, pretty sure it is what I need to do. And these are just some little lacy bits I thought would go with some of the stuff in there. This is my use it up box of lace, basically. On one side it's use it up, other side is rolls. Alrighty now, let's see what we can do. Let's get this cover situated, because I hadn't gave it much thought, to be quite honest with y'all. I have not. Okay. Just made a mess out of that stuff there, didn't I? We'll just put you over here. I'll put you up a little bit. Just put it over there so I ain't got to think about it, pretty much. Okay, so are you going to be too bright in that? No, not really. I think that's going to be pretty though. So I always try to run them underneath where I tied my signature in. Try to get them under my wax yarn so they'll stay put. Run it because I want it to go right across there. Yep, that's where I wanted it, right there. Kind of in the middle-ish. Middle-ish. I need a good size bow on you. I was fixing to cut it, you knucklehead. You gotta match the pieces up, crazy train. So when I say I don't have arms long enough for nothing, that's why. Put my elbow on this. I don't know. Alright, so I'm wanting this to be my tie. Squeeze that down in here like that. I don't much want to put that down the front of that, to be honest with y'all. I really don't. I mean, it would be pretty. Well, shoot. Because now that I'm looking at it, I'm like, well, heck, you could take and just put lace on them pages and cover that bit up. You know what I'm saying? I think that's what I'm going to do. I'll just put some lace on the pages here. It'd be fine. I think I am actually going to like that. I'm like, okay, let's cut it and do it before I change my mind. And I know I snipped that loosely there, but we'll straighten it up once we get it glued to it. I don't like to... I'd rather have too much and have to trim a bit off than have too little and then have to recut another piece, you know. And I was just looking. I have this. don't know. I have that, and then I have the pink one just like that. That ain't doing nothing but making a mess right there. Well, you know what? I've not used that on one of them. I'm going to save this piece for my grandbaby's pink Christmas. That's what I want to use that for. I think I'm going to try to use that. I do. I think that would look better than the pink and the teal mix. I hope it does anyway. I don't even know where I had all this mess at in here now. Close the box, lady. Okay, now that we changed our mind 14 times. Alright. I'm gonna have to clip this thing together so I can get this on here and get it glued up. Because it ain't gonna stay closed, so I can. Okay, that'll help me out. Oh, bless it. Quit turning around. Are you twisted up, or what is your deal, buddy? You're getting on my nerves. I'm just about to pull you off for it, actually. Really am. All right, fiber tack to the rescue. Here we go. And all I'm doing is I'm just going to attach that right under there for the time being so I can get that glued on. Because I want that loose. I don't want it unattachable. That makes sense. So I don't want this glued across here. Okay, and all I'm doing is just going to flip it straight over. Come on. glue this right here for just about 1/4 inch right there to get it to hold where I need it to. Okay, so then we can put this on like so. That's gonna be pretty, I think. Only thing is the reason why I was wanting to go with the pink is because this green is a bit much for that green. See what I'm saying? I think that looks better on the back. I don't know. I'm just gonna look and see what we think. Oh, that would be pretty though, wouldn't it? That's gonna be a glued mess. Yeah, that's gonna be a glue mess. All right. Yep. Because it has so many. All right, so see it has this twill that you're gonna have to glue that down or it's gonna pull up. So that would look better on the book spine than wrapped around. That's okay. It was worth looking at. It was well worth the look at, I'll tell you that. I think I come over a little bit too much up here up top, but that's okay. We'll get it. Yep, that's gonna be about even. I don't know how I looked up done that though. Yeah, I really don't. Can't remember where I got this from. I'm thinking I got it from Hobby Lobby. I don't know, but I know I'm gonna miss this pink when I get done with it. I'm gonna have to hunt me some more because I love it. I think it's so pretty. If you want to dress up a journal or dress up, you know, just a mini album, put that down the spine. Instant dress up. Just beautiful. Probably got a little too much there on that, but I want to make sure that that lace is attached good. Okay. So now let's just take and pull this on over here. I'm trying to, whoopsie. I'm trying to make sure that I get that as tight as I can on that spine. There we go. I think that is going to be quite pretty, actually. Yes, it is. I like it a lot. And so, see, then you have you know, you got your big old bow here. I think that's going to be pretty. I know I don't tie bows worth of crap. I'm sorry, y'all, but oh, that's cute. I like it. I like it a lot. Alright, so I'm going to leave it closed up like that and let that dry. And then, you know, we'll do our trim up on either end of it and stuff like that. Alright, so that's our cover. What y'all think? Are we in business here, or did I mess up? Because if you think I messed up, let me know, and I'll cut this strip here off, and we can do a pink lace around it, and I can just shove it up in here. But now the reason why I chose these is because it's the pink and the teal together. Was my thinking. So all that's gonna be pretty. And look, see that right there is messed up just a slight bit. And you can't hardly tell it unless I pointed it out to you. So we got that on the back because it's covered up where the lace bit is. All right, I'm happy with that. I'm gonna lay it to the side. Let that dry, like I said, before we open it back up, because if I open it up, this is gonna shift. So now I'm gonna try to figure out what to do for pockets. And this is what I was thinking to do for pockets. I really did think I had some pink ones, but let me look. I swear now, I had some pink ones from the Dollar Tree, y'all. It's just all bags there. That pink's too bright. Yeah, it's just all bags. I saved these because I was thinking about gluing it somehow. I don't know. They had them at a Chinese restaurant here in town, and that we went there for Mother's Day, and that was what our spoons were in. So yeah. Because, see, my thinking was dolly pockets would be awesome. You know? That was my thinking. I don't know. I just think it's going to be too bright, though. You know? That is the only thing, is I think they are going to be too bright. I do not know. Alright, so I don't think that's going to work. I don't think what I was thinking was going to work anyways. Because that's bright white. I need an off-white. I don't have any off-white ones. Well, shucks, y'all. Too big. Oh, I do for that color. I got pink ones. Let me look. I have these, which I think would be great. And I have them, but I think these are too bright of a pink. It's like a bubblegum pink. That is perfect, actually, almost. Not quite, not quite, not quite, not quite. Let me look. And I have this. Shut up, it's the same color. Okay. That's too bright. I like this color, but that is the color that is. Matches a little better. Well, daggone. Let's see. See, that's a cream color. Let's use this. I will accent some with these. Is that, oh, whoops, I didn't mean to headbutt the camera. It's just invitations. That's what this is. And they give you a sample on the front. See, it's just invitations. Invitations. That's the whole page. I could add that in as a flip out piece. That's too pink. Alright, that's some ideas anyway. We can do that. Okay. Alright, well, the dolly idea is kaput because that's too bright. That is what I need. Alrighty. And sorry for the crinklies. I do need to get me some coffee dyed doilies action going on. I'm just going to put these back up here. I got them in my use it up box over here, and every time I pull them out, I'm like, that's too light. So I just need to take and pour a cup of coffee on them. That's what I need to do. That's what I really need to do, is just take and pour a cup of coffee on them, and they'll be fine. Okay. Yeah, because see, this is kind of a... Let's see, I picked a pink and a green that went with the papers, the paper colors of this. See? Because these tones are brighter than this. It's the same color scheme, but these are brighter. Those are muted. So, and that's why I'm like, see, that matches perfect to that. This is the color I wanted. And I needed a lighter tone of this. But see, that's bubblegum pink. It's too bright. I don't know. Let's put them up. Okay. So now, with that being said, we got our pocket situation figured out. So I'm going to use these as pockets and decorate them up. I'm cheating. I'm using envelopes as pockets. I'm going to put them on the page, something like that, I think. And if I do that, I don't have to cut too much. I'm going to hang on to you, put you over here. Because I have all kinds of colorful butterfly decoration bits. I have this box full, and I have another 2-layer box like this full of just butterfly stuff. So now, on the pages, what I was wanting to do was put them like so, but now these are going to be cut in half. Let's see, so can I do them like this and trim them and then glue it and just, I don't know, I gotta figure it out. Because see, I didn't want bright white in here. Alright, let me put that stack up. Let me just cut you for right now. Alright, so here's what I'm thinking with these papers. I'm going to take them, I'm going to cut them in half. So it'd be 4 1/4. So the pocket needs to be at least 4 1/2. Right. So that's going to be my journal card tags. Okay. They're printed on the back. That's going to be my journal card tag pieces. So now, I put them on this way. They are going to be exactly the same. Put them this way. Let's see. So they need to be. So my paper is 6 inches. So I need to do at least 5 1/2. See, that'll be plenty of room. That will be plenty of room. That's what I'm saying. So my papers are 6 inches. So I have to, my pocket needs to be at least 5.5. I can scooch it on down to 5 inches. And that still would be plenty of room to put those tags in there. Yep, it sure will. Alright, so we need to cut these at 5 inches. We can keep this little bit here. You can glue that and make a good little tuck spot somewhere. Glue it down on the corner, make it a tuck. Actually glue that somewhere, make it a pocket tuck. Because like I said, that's, what are you? That's 4 1/4, so that would be a cute little tuck spot somewhere, or you can put it over the page, but we'll hang on to that and work on it later. So now what I want to do is, I'm just going to be honest with you, I'm probably just going to glue the flap down, glue the side shut. I may glue the flap down like that, and then you can have a tuck in here as well. That's what I'm thinking about. That's what I'm wanting to do. Now, where do I get to that point? I don't know. Alright. Are you dried enough to where I can open you up so I can actually show the people what I'm thinking? I think you are. Yep. Okay, I'm gonna tie this up back here behind it like so a few times, just so that when I'm working on it, you know, it is not flaming every which way. And I may wind up just taking it off. Okay, so let's move this out of the way for a minute. Okay, so see, here's my page. Right. And see, and that matches that, and see, and that will go with that and not take away. See, that'll match better than the bright starky white. Thank you very much. Okay, so now this will be, have to be glued inside of the sewing. So that will be glued down in a U shape there. You could have a tuck spot here as well. Come here. And then that is going to be my pockets. What do y'all think? I think that will work. I sure do. I think that's going to heck yeah work. Alrighty. So now we just got to fix and dress up our pocket bits. It's just a process of doing a 12 by 12 papers folded in half, which would be 12 inch by 6 inch journal. So yeah, see, we'll do that right there. Oh, that's going to be pretty. I probably not put that one on that page. I'll probably put, like, this would be super duper pretty on that page. Like that. Oh, yeah. That would be really cool on there. So you take it out, journal spot. And then it's light enough on the background, you can write on that as well. Yep, I like that. I think I'm going to put that in that pocket, actually. Just because I like the contrast and that's really pretty. And I think that is going to go there. I really like that, y'all. Hush up, that is going to be so pretty. Now I got to figure out how to decorate up my pockets. I don't want to grunge it. Let's see. I did get this here. Let me, what is this? Victorian velvet. Let's see what it's going to look like on my envelopes before we mess up a couple. See, I always have the scrap piece that I test. I always test my ink on before I set loose to ink and everything. Yeah, I think that's going to work. That's going to be pretty. All right, I'm happy with that. Okie dokie. And I'm not going to grunge these up. I'm just going to ink around them with the Victorian velvet. I'm going to glue the flaps down on them. Cut them off to where they are 5 inches. So they'll glue good on the paper. So see, like I can glue it out here like this and not put a whole lot of pressure on the spine piece. And then we'll do that right there. See, I want the flap closed because that makes that envelope top sturdier. Does that make sense to you? That, because I could just cut that off and stick it in there like that, but that envelope is going to be sturdier with that flap on it. You see what I'm saying? And then we can leave these as tuck spots for whoever gets it, and not put, I don't think I'm going to put a hole punch in it. Because there are some of these that have like half pieces. So see, like this one here. So see, like this, you could cut this in half here and have these 2 pieces. And seeing that would fit in that perfect. Yep, that sure would. That would fit in there. So then you can have those as tuck spots is what I'm thinking. That's what I'm wanting to do. So that'd be my idea for it. Oh, that's going to be pretty. The castle. Yeah, see, there's a couple of pages like that. Alright, so that's what we're going to start working on this week. And that's what we're going to be doing. So my envelopes need to be 5 inches wide. Where's my pencil? I'm going to write it on my sample piece so I don't forget. Five inches flap up. Make sure I do that, because if not, I'll be over here like, well, yeah, you need 5 inches. You know what I'm saying? Yeah, buddy. All right, so 5 inches, flap up, and cut it. That'll give me room on pretty much all of them to where it'll fit in there. I'm not going to have a tuck for every single one, so just a few will have a tuck place. Well, I could leave a tuck in all of them. I mean, I'm actually really wanting a pocket on every page in this, to be honest with you. That's why I did such a long tie band. It's going to be filled up, I'm telling y'all. Alright, so that's my idea for that. Now these, I'll round the corners on. And I don't know about putting, I think I'm going to put some strings, lace ribbons on the top a few. I think that's what we'll do. And then, pretty sure I may wind up altering this back and forth. I may not. I don't know yet. Because I got to figure out something to do about these pages here, and I think doing the lace back and forth, I think will help fix that. Okie doke. Alright, so that's our project for this week. That's what we're gonna do. We're just gonna get back into it tomorrow, y'all. Thank you so much for watching. Y'all have a good day. Have a good evening whenever you're watching this. Enjoy yourselves. Enjoy your family. Enjoy your crafting. And we'll talk at you later.